Broadcasting another NFL game from the city of Green Bay. Snow is falling here tonight as the Patriots get set to take on the Packers. Both teams ready for tonight's showdown, so let's head to the field for the kickoff. Duncan is just about ready to kick this one away.
Glass back deep to return.
This one is handled by number 11. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game. Well, John, the weather reports indicate the snow will be staying with us throughout the game, so I have a feeling we'll see a lot of turnovers today.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's harder to play in the rain than the snow because the ball's all slippery in the rain, which it is. You just don't have the same feel in the ball, so it's hard to hold on to for everybody.
On the call, number 33 is there on the stop at the 27.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
It's on.
The Packers line up in a 4-3.
Ain't no thing.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Pass ball's incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Third and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the left. Thomas tackles him, and they won't get the first. Number 36 makes a valiant effort, but can't make it to the first down marker. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 37.
32-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 40.
Start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
You gotta have it, D. Here we go.
The Patriots line up in a 4-3.
Throttle down. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
We turning it up. I'm coming through, baby.
Edwards, the lone back. Closing in with the pass. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
We fine. We good.
Lloyd scans the defense from the gun. Pressure with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Number 14 will come in now to punt it away. Number 11 is back to receive this kick. He can't hang on to the kick. The Patriots grab the live ball. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity.
First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Keep it back. From the start.
Blades with split backs.
Here I come. Get it, son. Let's go, boys.
Hey, let's go.
Hand it off. Blackman is there for the tackle. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
You can't stop me. Don't stop. No stop.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front.
All on us, y'all. Left. Play hard and fast.
On the ground.
Watch your eyes.
Nice play fake. Throws it. And he makes the grab. Number 34 comes up to make the play. At the 43-yard line, he gets the first down reception and then some. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch the hard catch. Here we go.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Number 87 was his intended target. Number 33 was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Roy Sim. We're talking about Reed.
The Packers with a four-man front. Drops back with the pass. And the catch is made. He's pushed out at the 35-yard line. Blades, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver. He's trying to hit him right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertips. But most of the time, he doesn't.
Hand off to the tailback. Reese brings him down, but they get enough to move the chains. Solid gain on the draw, and they convert for a first down.
He didn't get a huge chunk of yards, but he got past the marker, and that'll bring up a fresh set of down.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. You gotta have it, D.
They'll go from the I formation. Receives the handoff. Marshall is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, watch the screen.
The Packers come out on the 46. With the throw. This one falls incomplete. He had plenty on that pass, but it was off target.
He has to learn to take a little bit off it sometime. You don't want to try and guide it in there or put it up for grabs, but you also need to give your guy a chance to catch the ball.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
Number 36 in the backfield.
Let's run, man.
Hands off to the tailback. Donaldson is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. They get it again on third down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these third down situations, and they can't seem to get the offense off the field.
And this is the ninth play of this drive. They're inside the 20. Green Bay using three linebackers. They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 13-yard line. 8-yard gain.
8 on the play.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Down inside the 15. The Packers with a four-man front. With a counter play, stiff arms the defender to the ground. He lost it. The Packers pick up the fumble.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. Tell your guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over, but that time you just squirted out of there and the defense was all over it.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
The Patriots come out in a 4-3.
One of us will make a play.
Hand it off to the back. Walsh comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line. Walsh appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
There we go, D. Danny.
The Patriots come out in a nickel pack. Dropping back, throws it. Almost intercepted. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 59.
Ingram got there a little too early.
Yeah, those guys were having a battle all the way down the field.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
So we gonna take it. They soft, man.
New England goes with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Bailey is there for the tackle. Let's see what the call is here. Looks like it might be clipping.
Still first down.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty.
Watch each other back. Watch the snap down.
Lloyd scans the defense from the gun. They'll pass on 1st down. Steps up, heaving it over the middle. He's there for the catch. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Green Bay. Good job of running after the catch gets to the end zone. Duncan comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Green Bay has a 1-touchdown lead now.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Lance back to return.
This one is taken by number 11.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Walsh returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury.
Let's go. All right, now.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Gets the pass off. Midfield. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, New England.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Kraus will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
That was one of those plays that an offensive coordinator dreams about. He draws it up, puts it in the playbook, tells the team to study it, and they execute it perfectly.
New England is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back deep to return.
This one is handled by Barber. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
Barber on the return. The
Ball on their own
Packers
19.
will start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Patriots with a 4-man front.
What screen? Let's go, baby.
Handed off to the back. Number 43 is there for the tackle at the 27.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Brandon! Let's go!
Leighton, the lone back.
Regular. Good shoot.
With the throw, incomplete pass. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be third down now.
Receiver on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 27-yard line.
We're talking about bring it.
The Patriots with a four-man front. With the pass, almost picked off. Moore was the intended recipient on that short throw. Trailer had the coverage on the play. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line. New
It's
England
first and
will
10.
start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Ain't no fence.
Green Bay using three linebackers.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Tucks it away. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. The 40, the 30, the 20. He has some room. The 10. Touchdown.
Touchdown,
New England.
Patriots.
They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. At that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Crouch comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. One play drive.
They're out there giving each other high fives and telling each other what a great job they did. And they should celebrate. That's one of the plays that doesn't happen very often.
New England is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is fielded by Barber. Runs through the tackle.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
The Patriots line up in a 4-3.
Come on. Let's go, boy.
Hand it off to the back. Ingram is there on the stop at the 42-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Second and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back. Launching the pass deep down the right side. Drops the interception. Close to a big play by the defense.
And it probably should have been a big play. He had perfect position to get the interception. He just dropped it.
Third and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Let's go.
New England comes out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go one deep. All right, let's go.
Under pressure.
Charge on that.
Matthews did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back to it. And he just made it look simple.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. From the 28. Number 11 takes the punt to the 34.
Gain of 5 yards. The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Looking for room. Fakes the handoff. With the throw, incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Number 88 was the intended receiver on that play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Get some slack going. Come on. Let's turn it
Out of the I formation. Marshall is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here.
We gotta have it deep. Defense, get ready. Stay deeper than the defense.
Green Bay looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime.
Make them go short. Tampa.
With the pass, he finds his man. Walker is there for the tackle. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 14-7. Patriots.
The score is New England 14, Green Bay 7. The
Teams as switch sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Barber looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line. They'll
First
take
and
over
10.
at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch that screen. There you go, fast. Here we go. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Handed off to the back. Number 91 comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Stay at home. Danny.
New England comes out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
1 yard gain on that play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Keep that press on him. Deuce it.
Out of the gun. Pressure coming. Throws it. Nearly intercepted.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Ball on their own 42.
Start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Watch the hard count. From the start. Will. Hey, let's go, one deep.
They give it to the halfback. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Gain of 3.
Second and 7. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get it, son. Run it.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Walker is there on the stop at the 46.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own
46.
46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Back in the gun.
Green Bay looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime.
Defense, get ready.
Drops back.
Let's go, defense.
Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Veteran is able to come down with a pass in the end zone.
This is what good, experienced receivers do. They excel when they're given the opportunity to make big plays.
Kraus comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
New England is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back to return.
He won't have a chance for a return here. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
This on. Hey, watch that
Layton
screen.
is the deep back. Barber, the man in motion.
All on us, y'all.
Going to the right. Ziegler stops the play in the backfield.
They were trying to stretch the defense, trying to beat them to the sidelines. But they have a quick defense that reacts very quickly to plays. And they were right there to shut it down.
Ball on their own 14.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's go.
Lloyd out of the gun. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Third and long. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Come on. Here I go. Stay deep with the
New England comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, and it's intercepted. John, this is exactly what we were talking about at the top of the game. A lot of snow leading to costly turnovers.
You got to make sure you don't let that kind of thing get to you. You got to shake it off. Get back out there and make something happen the next time you have the ball.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Last time down here, they launched the ball on a fumble. Hand off to the tailback. Number 33 is there for the tackle at the 5. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
It's first and goal at the 5-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. Let's go.
To carry it, spins away. And they'll score. Touchdown. And somehow he was able to get into the end zone after being confronted in the backfield.
You talk about determination. They could have brought their entire defense, and he'd still make them miss.
Kraus comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. John, they're starting to run away with this one, and they are clearly the far superior team.
Yeah, and the last drive tells me that the defense is in for a long day if they keep playing like this. They need to find a way to at least slow them down.
New England is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back deep to
He got all of that one. That one is out of the end zone. The Packers face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20-yard line. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Patriots come out in a 4-3.
Here we go, baby.
Hand it off. Caldwell is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go now.
New England goes with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Craig comes up to make the play.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
2-yard gain. It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
You can't stop me. Don't stop that motor.
New England comes out in their nickel package. Rolls right with the throw. He hits his receiver. They're going to spot this one at the 39. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
We turning it up. They soft, man.
New England comes out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Caldwell is there on the stop at the 43.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Pickup of about 5.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 43-yard line.
You gotta have it, D.
Hand it off to the back. Number 48 comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Right square.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Going for the first on short yardage with the throw. Incomplete. Green Bay has 6 failed 3rd down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Number 14 comes into the game for the punt. Number 11 into return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 19-yard line. The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
We're talking about Green.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3.
Turn it up, man. Knock him out.
With the carry. Reese is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Second and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Lucky. Here we go. All day, baby.
Nickelback in this time. Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. He finds his man. Number 33 is there on the stop at the 30. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
With a counterplay. Can't get it from behind. Donaldson comes up to make the play.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. Number 33.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 43-yard line.
Stay close now. Throw right.
The Packers line up in a 4-3.
All right, here we go. Watch this.
Throws it. And it's complete. Number 33 is there on the stop at the 48.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
And that was a gain of 7. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Packers come out in the 46. And off to the tailback. Marshall is there for the tackle. Just a simple run through the middle.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation.
Keep moving. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go, B. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up. Go make the play. Here I go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go now. So we gonna take it. Let's go. Hey, watch
Gets the toss to the left. Number 34 records the tackle at the 44. Number 36 runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Whip. Watch the face.
Green Bay comes out in the quarter defense.
Got nothing. Yeah, let's go, baby. Bridget! I'm coming through, baby. Yeah, it's on. What's the hard count? Let us dictate. We like a pack of wolves. Hey, watch the screen. Be careful. Watch the snap down. Let's run, man. Bring it up. Bring it up.
To carry it. Beckett is there on the stop.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Third down flight. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Come on. Hey. Set. Keep moving. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go. Here we go. Defense, get ready. Let's go, boys. Stay posted up. Good shoot. Nothing. It's showtime, baby. All right, here we go.
Going into halftime, score is 28-7. Patriots.
28. The Packers. 7. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Kraft
New England
comes in to kick off.
Kicking off to start the second half. Barber back deep to return.
The kick sails out of the end zone. The Packers have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20. It figured, John, the weather a big factor in this one. 2 turnovers so far.
And there might be a few more before this one is over. This goes to show that the snow has definitely made a difference today.
20-yard line.
Bridget! One back. They soft.
Number 84 goes in motion.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Blue down.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 21. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
You can't stop me.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package.
Whip.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Ingram had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch screen. Watch the face. Let's
The
go.
offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Drops back. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Green Bay fails once again to get the first down, and then 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on 3rd down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Number 14 is ready to punt this one away. Number 11 sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 48-yard line.
26-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's run, man. Here we go.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers.
All right, now.
Toss play to the left. They'll spot this one at the 42. So that tackle was his 3rd. Number 36 got to the outside quickly and picked up 5. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. Hey.
The Packers line up in a 4-3.
Let's go, D. Stay posted out.
They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, he finds his man. The 20, the 10. Number 33 is there on the stop at the 5-yard line. He just passed the 300-yard mark through the air with that completion.
First
5 yards away from the end
ball
zone.
on the 5-yard line.
He got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Blackman is there for the tackle at the 4-yard line. On 1st and goal, they can't get into the end zone. It's 2nd and goal at the 4. Number 36 lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Quick shoot. Let's go.
With a counterplay. And he's in for the score.
When it comes to a play like this, the lowest man with the best leverage is going to generate the biggest push. Seems that the offense got plenty low on that play.
Crouch comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
New England is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back to return.
He won't have a chance for a return here. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Watch each other back.
They'll go from the I formation.
Hey, let's
Lloyd
go.
with a man in
Defense,
motion.
get ready. Play hard and fast.
Hand it off. Dropped in the backfield for a short
On the
loss.
carry.
So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Come on, Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun.
Keep the throttle down. Here we go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. And he's ridden out at the 28. Van Dyke takes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third and maybe 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Big stuff, deep.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
With the throw, and it's intercepted. John, this is what you talked about at the top of the show. The snow creating turnovers.
And you got all kinds of teams out there. You got the teams that play well in hot weather. You got teams that play well on artificial turf. And you got those teams that really look forward to playing in cold and snowy conditions like this one. They're going to do a better job of protecting it the next time they have the ball.
Green Bay comes out with 8 guys in the box. On the call, Reese comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Solo. Everything you got.
Number 36, the lone back. To carry it. Walker is there for the tackle at the 21.
He's looking pretty good running the ball. And I'll tell you, that sure takes a lot of pressure off your quarterback.
To get the first down, they have to get it to the 21.
21-yard line.
The Packers come out in a nickel pack. Setting up play action. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Number 87 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Kraft will be kicking off. That one is out of the end zone. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Don't stop that motor. Watch it.
New England lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go. All right, here we go.
On the ground. Ziegler is there for the tackle at the 23. Edwards rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. One back.
New England goes with a 4-man front. Closing in, throwing. Almost picked off. McPherson was his intended target. Number 20 with the coverage.
Third and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Solo. We like a pressure.
Edwards, the lone back.
It's on.
Throws it. It's batted away.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 14 will come in now to punt it away. Number 11 lines up deep for the punt return. and he waves for the fair
Fair
catch.
catch made at the 43-yard line. The
Ball on their own
Patriots will
43.
Start the drive at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front.
Rush in.
With the carry, fakes the handoff. Throwing, he hits his receiver. Marshall comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line. Blades fires it in there for a first down.
Wow, he really put some mustard on that one. That's what happens when you put everything you've got into a throw.
First and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Come on.
Out of the I formation. Rolling out to his right. Gets the pass off. It's broken up. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get it up. Here we come. I'm coming through, baby.
Green Bay using three linebackers.
Tampa. Defense, get ready.
Hand it off. This one will be spotted at the 26-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Number 36 is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hey. We turning it up.
The Packers
All day, baby.
line up
Come
in a
on.
4-3.
Zig. All right, now.
Hand off to the tailback. Slips the tackle. Marshall comes up to make the play at the 15-yard line.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Here I go. Let's turn it up.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown.
What screen? Get it started.
Tosses it right.
In.
Donaldson is there for the tackle at the 13. Number 36 runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Danny.
46 defense in this time. Cross play to the left. They're going to spot this one at the 13-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
DBs, let's go.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Kraut is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The veteran kicks it through.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
New England is lined up for the kickoff. Barber back to return.
Good distance. The kick sails out of the end zone. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let us dictate.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Receives the handoff. They'll go with a play fake. Rolling right. He lost it. The Packers are there to pick up the ball. The offense recovers its own fumble. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Check it. They ain't got nothing. They soft.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Blue down, blue down. Come on. Let's go.
Drops back, throwing. He couldn't control it.
I'll tell you, playing in this kind of weather is always a tough deal. He's just got to put that one behind him and go out there and catch the next one.
Third and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Keep moving.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
Deep throw. Jumps up and he has it. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Back it up, baby. Let's go.
New England lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys. Defense, get ready.
With the carry, number 91 is there for the tackle at the 37.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
All right, here we go.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Nice play fake. This pass is incomplete. Van Dyke was the intended receiver on that play.
Intended receiver on the play.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
All right, now. Gotta keep my points.
New England comes out in their nickel package.
You can't stop me.
Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
What screen?
New England comes out in a 4-3. This one is handed off. Ingram comes up to make the play at the 22. 5-yard gain. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Patriots ahead of the Packers, 41-7. And we'll start the fourth quarter. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
They soft, man.
Only one man in the backfield. Lloyd sends a man in motion.
Let's go.
Looking deep to the right. Drops the interception. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question
Pass
is
interference
against whom?
on the defense. Number 47.
So he pays for
First
his
down.
aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender has to be careful and make sure he plays the ball rather than the receiver.
It's first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Well, late in the game, they finally make it inside the 20. Johnson is there for the tackle. Nothing doing there as the linebacker read the play and throws him for a big loss.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed, and he used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
It's second and goal at the 7.
Check it out, baby. Let us big time.
Tosses it right. Caldwell breaks the play up in the backfield.
This guy looks like he's stuck in first gear out there today.
It's third and goal at the 8.
It's on.
New England comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. He's there. Touchdown, Packers. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the call.
Touchdown.
Duncan comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Packers still with a huge deficit to overcome.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Last back to
Booming kick downfield. He won't have a chance for a return here. The Patriots will start the drive from the 20-yard line. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Everything you got. Lucky.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. With a counter play. Number 34 is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line. He's showing no signs of slowing down. That gain puts him over 125 yards on the ground. Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Bring it up. Here I go.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. They give it to the halfback. Reese is there on the stop at the 34.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have him pull straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. He hands it off. Blackman is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. It's second down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Go make a play. Play hard and fast, baby.
The Packers with a 4-man front.
Make a play.
Hand off to the tailback. Reese comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. Number 36 takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
I can do it, baby. We turning it up.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. This one will be spotted at the 46-yard line. It records his 3rd tackle of the game. 13-yard gain on 3rd down. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Packers with a 4-man front. To carry it, fakes the handoff, throws it. He's pushed out at the 39. Blades completes the pass. Good pickup, about 7 yards. It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 39-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
The Packers come out in a 4-3.
Keep moving. Here we go.
Looking to run it here. Runs for the tackle. Johnny was able to get away from a defender who broke into the backfield to get the 1st down.
If you get into an opponent's backfield, you've got to make the stop.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
34-yard line.
Green Bay lines up in the 46. Little misdirection. Marshall gets right in there and brings him down. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active, and they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stay post left. What's the hard count?
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. Tosses it right.
Army, run! Run!
Blackman is there on the stop at the 26.
11-yard
Lane
gain
running
on
hard,
the
going
play.
right through the arm tackles. Third down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a first down.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Hand it off. Now that's a stiff arm. And a fumble. The Packers dive on the
Injured
fumble.
player
Beckett
down
appears
on the
to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
The Patriots come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. And he hits his target. Rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw by Lloyd.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
Second and inches.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Play hard and fast, baby. Under 10.
Blitz is coming. It's batted away. Van Dyke was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 43 was there on the coverage.
Third and inches. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's run, man. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package with the pass. And it's caught midfield. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 43-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Clear. Clear.
The Patriots come out in a nickel package. Pressure, fires this one deep. And he can't hang on.
That was a pretty good throw. The receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch each other back.
The Patriots with a 4-man front.
Let's go. Let's go.
The rush is on. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. New England comes out in their nickel package.
Let's turn it up.
Drops back with the throw. Complete to the running back. Craig is there for the tackle at the 31. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to the defender.
Fakes the handoff with the pass. Johnson comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Beckett is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. New England comes out in their nickel package. Pass ball's incomplete.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. From the start, from the start. Be the hammer, not the nail. Let's go, be physical. Let's go.
Under pressure and sack. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. They're in the red zone. Only one man in the backfield. Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. The snow and cold make it very difficult to move the ball through the air on days like today.
But then you have some guys who play their best football in these types of conditions. Both of these teams are going to have to make some adjustments out there if they're going to pass the ball effectively.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go, boys.
Even though it's 4th and long here, they're going to go for it.
Watch the ball.
Throws it. Knocked down at the line. Two-minute warning coming up.
On the 20-yard line.
Watch it back. Everything you got.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line. Number 36 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 22-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
One back.
Only one man back. A little misdirection. Keeps his feet moving. Reese comes up to make the play at the 22.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
All on us, y'all. 3 bars.
Green Bay comes out with 8 guys in the box.
They don't get nothing. Hut. 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 Keep it up. Let's ride, man.
Bring it.
Hut. Play pass. All right, here we go. Hut. Hut. One of us will make a play.
Handed off to the back. Thomas is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. New England can't keep their drives going, John. They failed on 6 third downs.
Yeah, they're not calling their best plays on 3rd down, and they're predictable, which makes it easier for the defense to make the stop.
Carter comes into the game for the punt. Barber back to return. And he chooses not to return this one.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team, and I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Come on. Not today. Watch your eyes.
He'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. Harris is there for the tackle.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 38, 1st down.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hold the look. Hey, watch the screens. Deuce it.
Clayton, the lone setback. Lloyd sends a man in motion.
Yeah, you see me. Get me going. I'm coming through, baby.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw. Number 43 is there on the stop at the 16. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
Safety right. Watch your man.
Going to the air on 1st down. He won't get away.
They have a bunch of guys in this defense who can really get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
Let's go. Be fierce.
Stepping up, pressure coming. Incomplete pass. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch out.
Lloyd out of the gun. Clayton, the man in motion. Here comes the blitz. Throwing. Nearly finally intercepted. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it.
Stay deeper than the deepest. We fine. We good.
Coming back to pass here, needing a big fourth down conversion. Throws to the end zone. He just can't find a way to bring that one in.
Let's go! Hey, watch that tree!
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Let us dictate. Danny! We're talking about Rhea. Hey, let's go one deep. Set. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Come on. Ain't no thing.
The final score is New England 41, Green Bay 14.
41, the Packers 14.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.